here through Carpenter, and Dunbar are going to make contact. Caution flag going to come out.
The Mountaineer 50. The 75 of Eddie Carrier Jr. into his outside going to be Tyler Carpenter at Parkersburg, West Virginia. Zach Dome out of Cross Lanes, West Virginia. Brandon Francis out of Parkersburg, West Virginia there in the 113, starting fourth. Starting fifth going to be Troy Frazier in the 0. Then it's William Rose 6, Timmy McBride, and Butch Blankenship. There we go, green flag. Down into turn number 1, sliding 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Tyler Carpenter. Carpenter looking for the top spot. He'll make the slide job stick. Zach Dome now to the inside. Eddie Carrier Jr. They're in third, one around. Caution is out. That is going to be Troy Frazier in the 0 around, drawing the caution flag. 1 lap complete out of 8. Tyler Carpenter with a top spot. Delaware style out front, the leader going solo. Everybody else going 2 by 2 behind him and from the second row back. Tyler Carpenter going to lead him off of turn number 3 and 4 here for this restart. Green flag in the air. Tyler Carpenter down into turn number 1 and 2. Eddie Carrier Jr. there on the inside. Dome on the outside. Dome in second, Carrier back to the bottom, and it's a hornet's nest behind them. Timmy McBride. Troy Frazier trying to get back onto the racing surface. Tyler Carpenter, Eddie Carrier Jr., Zach Dome, Timmy McBride, all in the show as it stands. Green flag in the air. Carpenter in the 28 with the lead up. Dome looking to the bottom. Going to crowd Carrier. Carrier trying to fight back on the bottom side. Dome on the top. Halfway that time. 4 down, 4 to go. Heat race number 2 and 3, be ready. William Rose in the 77 in the final transferred spot. Said with the drivers that have fell out, we're going to do 1B main. Taking 5 out of each heat race. Tyler Carpenter still with the lead over Zach Dome. Eddie Carrier Jr. now back to third. White flag that time. Butch Blankenship going to pull it in. That's going to put, of course, the 20 machine of Timmy McBride in the show. In one of those 604 late models. He'll make the show. Tyler Carpenter. Zach Dome, Eddie Carrier Jr., Timmy McBride, William Rose, all going to make the show. You could shout out there to Thomas Clark if he's here in the building. 00 there, Tyler Bear, Luke Morey, and the 49, TJ Salango. Green flag into the air. The 1 of Shane Bailey not going to make the call. Also, Shane Greco and Glenn Booth not making the call in this one. So everybody on the racetrack should lock in to the main event. TJ Salang on the outside. He'll move now around the 99 machine. They could have threaded through the needle right there. Patrick Solari there on the bottom in the 99 machine. Luke Morey in the 49 on the inside. Tyler Bear on the outside, almost up into the guardrail. He was in no man's land, ripping the top over turn number 3 and 4. Bear looking to do the same in 1 and 2. Luke Morey in that Coleman Farms number 49 machine, working at that bottom of the Speedway. TJ Salango now all over the 99 down into turn number 1. Set everybody in the show, and they're racing like it's the last lap with 10,000 on the line. Tyler Bear up on the top side, Morey on the outside. Bear going to make the pass. He's got the position now. Luke Morey, everybody still chasing Russell Irwin. Luke Morey now going to fall back to third. The 99 there in fourth. Salango in fifth. White flag in the air that time for Russell Irwin, who's catfishing on the bottom. Luke Morey in that 49 machine, the 00 of Tyler Bear there in second. It's going to be Irwin to the line. Russell Irwin going to come back to the checkered flag. Russell Irwin, Tyler Bear, Luke Morey, Patrick Solari, and TJ Salango, all 5 drivers in the show. They'll lock in. Remember missing that one, of course, Shane Bailey, who hit the wall hard in qualifying. Same thing for Shane Greco and Glenn Booth, who had, I believe, some problems as well in that 00 machine. His outside in the Longhorn. It's, of course, going to be one of the hometown favorites, Henry Hornsby the third. Behind him, the North Carolina native, going to be Jamison McBride. The 16 of Josh Tompkins. The 4 of Caleb Flupp, another North Carolina native. Kenny Rucker in the 54K, and Joe Cox in the 41. So 7 drivers going to be vying for 4, make it no 5 positions. So 5 positions transfer. Of course, a 2-time winner of the Beckley USA 100 was Scott Bloomquist. So Jensen Ford in that tribute to him. Arizona Sport shirts on that entry in that 18. Ford leading the field as the Pied Piper down the back straightaway. The 39 of Henry Hornsby, the 215 of Jamison McBride. And then, of course, Josh Token, Kenny Rucker in the 54K in the final transfer spot. He had some damage on that entry. He smacked the wall during qualifying. Caleb Flupp in the 4 with problems down. He'll continue to work the back straightaway halfway. And problems for Caleb Flupp. He'll bring it to a slow crawl in turn number 3 and 4. Also debris in turn 2. Jensen Ford there in the 18, leading the field. Battle now for second, Henry Hornsby being threatened by Jamison McBride in the 215. McBride looking to the bottom. Hornsby, though, with a power move off the corner. He'll hold down that second position. 5 laps in. Down to 5 cars. So right now, everybody going to transfer in this one as well. 5 transfer in. Some reason, like I said, been thinking 4 all night. It's what we talked about. And then, of course, that changed. We had a couple of drivers fall out of these heats, so take 5. Only do 1 B main to lock everybody in to the show. Try to save and catch up a little bit on some time. Jensen Ford, Henry Hornsby. Here comes Jamison McBride on the charge again after Hornsby down into 3. Off the corner, though, it's going to be Jensen Ford in the 18. Almost side by side back the line going to Henry Hornsby. Then it's Jamison McBride, Josh Token, and Kenny Rucker. Your top 5 And those 5 will advance to the dance for $10,000 to win in the Mountaineer 50. Let's go check those shirts out at the merchandise table. She's got a great deal on those shirts. JT Spence in the 11H machine, that rocket chassis. Fast Freddy Carpenter in that kryptonite. Here we go, green flag. Chris Meadows looking on the bottom. Meadows up to 3rd. The 00 getting a little bit loose there of Dustin Booth, but he'll gather back up and will stay green. He'll just fall farther back from the rest of the field. Remember, the rest of the field, our final 4 spots. 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th will be set via a B main. Hillside crowd looks good tonight. Like it, Hillside packed out here at Beckley. Green back in the air, Freddie Carpenter in the C4 trying to hold on and win this final heat race for Super Late Models here at the Mountaineer 50. Meadows in the 33 trying to hold on to a transfer spot in this one. Back to the line. 3 laps in the books. Next time will be halfway. Contact there between the 32 and JT Spence. Spence still trying to gather it up. Blankenship behind him also now Dustin Booth. So the rocket chassis of JT Spence on the outside looking in. Fast Freddie Carpenter in the C4, the 33 of Meadows. Followed by James Dennis in the 156 and the 32J of Jackie Burdett. JT Spence now gonna slide back. He'll get that position back from Blankenship. So he goes back to 3rd in the final, or back up to 5th in the final transfer spot. 2 laps to go. Freddie Carpenter, Chris Meadows, James Dennis, Jackie Burdett, and JT Spence in the final transfer spot. White flag in the air. Can anybody close in on Spence here? Blankenship not within striking distance. Neither is Booth. Into turn number 3 and 4. Let's hear it, race fans. Fast Freddie Carpenter, heat race winner. Chris Meadows, James Dennis, Jackie Burdett, and JT Spence.